What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Infinity43 and this is Assassin's Creed 4 multiplayer. And so much for scheduling, right? Ooh, I hear whispers, I'm gonna die soon. So 3 days ago I said I'm gonna put up a video once a week and said I was gonna die. And I thought the schedule idea would make it a bit easier to follow, and here I am 3 days later putting up another video. So much for that. But I suppose that's the cool thing about it being my channel. I can do whatever the hell I want. It's awesome. So before we get into this match, I don't actually want to commentate this entire match, but before we get into it, I've got a question for you if you are watching this video. My question is simple: have you played AC4 yet? And if you have, I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Single player, multiplayer, maybe both. I'm really curious to hear what you think. My impressions so far are all very good. Yeah, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but the single player and the multiplayer are very enjoyable. I'm loving both very, very much. I don't know if I can really say if it's better or worse than any other game. I like to look at them as individual games, but without a doubt I'm enjoying them very much. So if you have any thoughts, I would definitely like to hear them. Maybe we can get a bit of a conversation going. That guy appeared out of nowhere. Very interesting. So let's talk a little bit about this match. This is Wanted, which is sort of the Big Daddy version of Deathmatch, and of course you get your compass at the bottom. It's from what I understand, it is the original version of the Assassin's Creed multiplayer experience, and I think in many ways it remains the best version of the Assassin's Creed multiplayer experience. It's such a great style and way of playing. We're playing on a map called Tampa Bay, which is a very enjoyable map. I can't think of anything special to say about it right now, but it's a lot of fun to play, and I enjoyed this match very much. Got a lure, and I got a stun. Oh yeah. I'm playing as a character called the Physician, and the main reason, this guy's got bad luck. Stun and then
Massacre. You have been stunned.
That is most unfortunate. So yes, playing as the Physician, and the main reason I actually like this character is he reminds me a little bit of Haytham Kenway from the previous Assassin's Creed. Something about the way he stands in the lobby before the game starts, before the match starts, makes me think of him. I don't know why, just something. So that's it, character, Physician, Tampa Bay map, and like I said, I'm not going to commentate this entire match, but I want to tell you just a little bit about how I approach the Wanted game. That strategy has never really changed in all the time I've played Wanted across all the games so far. And basically this is what I do. I try and get into a healthy position, preferably first, but within the top 2 or 3 early on. And then at that point there's a very good chance you're going to get lots of pursuers, especially if you're in first place. The way that Assassin's Creed pursuer system works, which I have said already, I think is a bit unbalanced in this new game, but the way it works, when you're in first place you get lots of pursuers, and invariably one of those pursuers is going to end up bringing your target along with them. So it's a good idea to get some pursuers, then wait for them to come to you, get ready to defend yourself, and your target will no doubt arrive. And as you just saw in all the mayhem that just passed there, it will work. So that's always been my approach to the Wanted games. I use an ability set which is very defensive: morph, decoy and knives, which I actually use most of the time, but I find that especially in Wanted it's very effective. If you're not in one of the top 2 positions or top 3 positions, you've got to be a little bit more sort of daring, but you will normally not have more than one pursuer. Although again, as I said, in this game it does sometimes happen. There seems to be a strange sort of unbalance to the pursuer system. So that's pretty much the way I play it. Once I get a lead, I just try and use stuns and occasional kills to try and sort of keep that lead. So this match is a pretty good example of that. It's not a very high score, although I haven't seen a lot of high scores in this new one anyway, because of the way the scoring system has changed. But that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoy watching the match. I'm not going to say anything more about it. I hope you enjoy it, and please check back on the channel regularly. I would have said a week from now, but obviously the scheduling thing has just gone out the window. So just come back, check out regularly, look for some new videos. I'll keep posting new content from the game. I try to get some of the Game Lab videos happening. I try to get into a Game Lab match. For those of you who don't know, Game Lab is when players sort of modify existing game types like Deathmatch or Wanted and sort of change the rules. But so far I actually haven't managed to get into one of the lobbies. They seem to either be all full or there just aren't any games happening. So once I get that right, I'll post some of what I've played, and maybe I'll create my own game and put that out there. So that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of the match. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them, and I'll be back soon. Cheers.
Contract lost. Killed.
Tesoros y mujeres.
Minute remaining. Seconds remaining.